Woo! Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Power Plays Palace, man. It's your boy, man. We back again. So let's get this thing started. All right. So yesterday we was looking for a gap reclaim above 753.56 with our entry at 753.70 and 754.40. Stop below 752. Targets being 755.50, 757.17, and 759.27. And then if we didn't get a breakthrough, we're looking for a reaction short at 753.56, entry at 753.20, 753.80 on a rejection with our stop above 755.20, target 752, 751.16, and 749. And that's what I was plan was for yesterday. So let's look at the chart for SPY. All right, so SPY on yesterday, it came in right before the market opened. It dropped all the way down here to 750, around 755, and it opened up at 755.32. And then from there, it came in, went sideways for a little while, this little tight little range, and then it worked its way up to 757. So you see, it started at 750. Well, it started at 755. It came down and touched 754.73, but it stayed here around what I had previously had the pre-market low at, around this 756 area. Then it went sideways before it moved up a little higher to 757. Then we got a pullback, and then right around 12 o'clock, we got a candle with a large wick at the bottom. This is a 5-minute chart. And it went back in. This is a classic breakout retest. Now, it appeared like it failed the retest. That's what this is, because it broke through it, then it stopped. But this liquidity grab with this long wick let us know that it's probably finna go back up, and that's what it did. It worked its way back up from this 755. It grabbed all this liquidity, worked its way back up to 758, came back down and retested 757 area, and then bam, it ran all the way up to 760. Consolidated to about 3 o'clock, 3:30. Then it pulled back to 758, where it closed the day at 758.43. And so that was on our SPY chart from yesterday. And as you can see, man, it really did come back into this area, and it pushed up out of that area, man. That was crazy to me how it did that on that chart, man. Crazy, 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 crazy. Because that pullback was a deep pullback, and then it came back, it touched it, and then it pushed all the way back up and touched all three of those levels. And so that was a good day yesterday. And so that's where we were yesterday. And while we were sitting here yesterday in the group, it was talking to me about the charts. And one of the guys suggested I put the chart, after I get my information data, I put the charts up and update the chart. So that's what we did, man. And so for today, what you see is our chart has been updated, and it has a lot more information on it. But that's because I normally post two sets of two different directions that SPY could go inside our Discord that I don't normally post in the videos. But I just figured it's better to just reshare the information, and then give you a lot more information on how I actually view these things. And what the beautiful thing about this new technology, that once I set my levels and get all my information from looking at my charts, I can actually get it to take that information and make it into this nice, pretty infographic. So it kind of breaks down everything according to how I see it. And this is my idea of what SPY is going to do today, and this is the information that I'll be using. And you can take this information. It's not financial advice, but this is just some ideas that I came up with, and you can use it and try to apply it. But right now, what we're looking at is for if SPY, the pre-market high right now is 758 22, with the pre-market low being 756.72. So if SPY can reclaim that long above the 758.22, we're looking for an entry around 758.30 to 759 with our stop below 756.80. With our target 760, 762, and 763. And that's if the volume comes in, the buyers reclaim that pre-market high. And now here's what I added to this chart, because I never really posted this, is if the pullbacks. If SPY pulls back, into this area around 756, 72, it pulls back below the pre-market low, and it doesn't, bottom out. You can look for some support around 756.70, 757.30. But you stop below 755.20, set your targets at 758.22, 760.31, and 762. And that's if you get a pullback beyond the pre-market low. Now, on the bearish side, if we get a rejection at the pre-market high, we'll be looking at an entry around that level, 758.50 with a stop above 759.80, target 756.72, 755.50, 754.70. And if we get a breakdown below where it goes below the pre-market low, all right, and what we'll be doing, we'll be looking at an entry around 756.50, 755.80, with a stop above 758, with our targets being 754.70, 753, and 752.50. And what we'll be doing is basically it's going to be bullish above 758.22 and bearish below 756.72, the pre-market high and low. Those are things that I do on a daily basis. I said the pre-market high and pre-market low, and we'll see. Now inside that area right there, we call that the chop zone. So you want to be careful enough, but that's what we call that. And so that's the chart for today, and that's what we're playing. But let's go over here and look at the SPY right now in the pre-market and see what we got so far. So right now it's trading in this area, in the same zone. It went all the way up to 758.22, but then it's been working its way down steadily since then. And right now it's currently at 757.09. So we'll see. You got about an hour and 10 minutes before the market opens. So it could be some changes before the market opens, but right now that's where we are. So that's where we are for today. And that's our trade plan today on the SPY. Now, like I said, this is not financial advice, but if anything I put in the videos and anything information helps you become a better trader, man, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. And then what we'll do, we'll catch up with you tomorrow at Power Plays Palace, man. But go out there and make some good trades. Be safe and do not step outside of your boundaries, man. Set the stop loss, get in and out, man. But that's where we are today. Enjoy your day, man. This Power Plays Palace, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man.